one.
We're going to be making my favorite smoothies together. So a little bit of my background with Sprouts. When I was a kid, I grew up in San Diego and I started shopping at what was then called Boney's, then Henry's, and now Sprouts. And I still shop there in Los Angeles. I cut my teeth working on the line, went to culinary school, and wrote at several magazines like Shape, Men's Health, Men's Journal, and Women's Health. The last two books I wrote were Kintsugi Wellness, which is well received in the well-versed world of alternative wellness, which I highly recommend to anybody looking to improve their life and their health. And then the books that we'll be cooking from today, Making Smoothies the Right Way and Learning How to Cook with Organic Foods, will be Clean Green Eats. So this is another one of my books. It was coined the Clean Eating Bible by many. And I love this book because whether you're vegan, paleo, keto, whether you like eating like low sugar or full sugar, this book is my favorite. It took multiple years of hardcore work, and it is nutritionist approved. This is Clean Green Drinks. Embarrassing cover. But these ads are real and you get them from drinking and eating well, organic, and whole. So it's not really about anything bogus or anything that's a fad. I'm all about health and wellness from the ground up. So at Sprouts, they always have tons of organic produce to choose from. So today we're going to talk about grapefruit, sumo citrus, and then we're going to make a smoothie the right way. So first I'm going to show you how to immunity boost your health and wellness by making smoothies. Okay, so with your Vitamix, which is my favorite tool and resource for reclaiming health, we're going to add in ingredients to make a super immunity boosting smoothie. So what I did was I segmented a orange. This is sumo citrus, which I love. You'll find it at Sprouts. And also Sprouts has this array and variety of organic foods and produce that you can find easily labeled, which is why I love it. This is how you segment an orange. You lop off the top and then you go ahead and peel around, and then you'll lop off the bottom. And eventually, when you're all done, you'll come out with a long, round, curly peel, and you can segment like so in a V shape and then pull out each little bit of citrus. And of course, if you don't have time to segment your orange, you can just make sure you cut it into a smaller piece and then just place it straight into your blender. Okay, and next we're going to add a little bit of grapefruit. I love grapefruit, especially during the winter months. I think citrus is so good for immunity boosting, but also for skincare. So a lot of people ask me, how do you keep your skin so radiant? It's not a one-trick pony. It's like multiple things: working out, making sure to go to bar class, drinking a ton of water, but also definitely having your smoothies and eating better and well at home, and cooking. So if you learn how to cook, your whole life will start to improve, and that is a sure thing. So segmenting is roughly the same thing, where you're going to cut it into small V shapes around the pith of the citrus fruit. Or again, if you don't want to watch me do this for 20 hours, we're just going to cut it into small pieces. And that's the other key to cooking well, is do what makes you feel good. You don't have to do what everybody else is doing. I never have. And when you grow up with a Japanese mom, she will teach you that you can do whatever you want with your life as long as you do it well. Okay, so we added a little bit of grapefruit and a little bit of orange. And now we're going to add a couple other elements that make this smoothie so stand out and delicious compared to some of my other smoothies. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of beet pollen. This can help with seasonal allergies. It's just a super booster. It's not like you have to have this at home, but it is one of my favorites and I love it. Then we're going to add in some Greek yogurt. So if you're vegan at home, it's totally cool to add in something different. Maybe you really enjoy coconut yogurt or alternatives like almond or cashew yogurt. Even oat yogurt is really good. This is the kind I'm obsessed with, the Faye 2%. I do not eat anything fat-free. I think it's a waste of time and money. Okay, so then what we're gonna do is we're gonna add in some probiotics. That's doubling down on probiotics here. So Ancient Nutrition makes really good probiotics. If you've never tried this before, if you don't like taking your vitamins this way, you can open them and dump them straight into your smoothie. So the capsule goes open and it looks like this so far. Okay, so I always sneak in super greens to everything I make. If you're on the go and you don't have time to buy your spinach or your organic greens, then you can absolutely try powdered greens and add them in. Today I'm going to do a pinch because I want the color of this to come out really nice. We'll do a pinch of spinach, which I always recommend in all of my books. I did write recipes for Novak Djokovic's book, Serve to Win, and he actually was the individual that taught me that you should always put grains into every smoothie that you make. Okay, so next up we're going to add a tiny bit of collagen. This is another trick to how you can stay beautiful and have a fabulous complexion. A tiny bit of collagen peptides. Ancient Nutrition makes a great high quality collagen powder. And then the rest of this is going to be bulked up by something that adds no calories, but tons of volume, which is ice. So you're going to add ice straight into your Vitamix like so. And then what we're going to do is finish this off with a little bit of coconut water. So this is simple and easy. I'm going to add a tiny bit more citrus to this guy because I really want that boost of health and wellness. And I want to show you the color of this beautiful and vibrant smoothie as well. Okay, so here we go. In the end here, I added in a couple of frozen peaches as well, which I love for volume and bulk in smoothies. So you'll see that this is your super immunity boosting smoothie. So you can have this in the morning. If you like it much more sweet, you can add some pineapple. If you love a little bit more fat, you could add some coconut milk. And I really suggest, palm juice works really well in this too. It's just enough citrus and a little bit of that grapefruit tang, but it's not too crazy. So make sure that you check out your organic fruits and veggies because you can drink them too in the morning. I'm going to show you guys a bonus smoothie today, which is one of my favorites, and it incorporates apple cider vinegar and peaches, which is a very rare combination. But since I write smoothie and juice and wellness recipes for a living, I've tested them thoroughly, and this is one of the best that you can try because it's just different and unique. So what we're going to do is start with our clean pitcher here, and we're going to add in frozen peaches. So if you want, you can also have, say, frozen banana, blueberries. Strawberries are amazing, and they're delicious. So are raspberries, actually. And this, again, is a peach plus apple cider vinegar. We're going to add in a little bit of unsweetened almond milk. I'll do some extra peaches because I love this stuff. And we're going to clean up our diet and start eating more organic. You can look up the Environmental Working Group. They have a list of smoothies and juices on their website. Or excuse me, they have a list of Clean 15 things like asparagus, corn, onions. You can also look up mushrooms. These are produce items that you should always buy organic because they are heavily sprayed with pesticides. So I'm not a huge proponent of telling people do this and not that. I'm telling people do whatever you want, which makes you feel good, but know that the information is there and available for you at EWG's website, and look up Clean 15. Okay, so that's again to talk about organic produce. We're going to add a teeny bit of greens as usual. I don't add a lot during these demos because I want to make sure that it looks beautiful. Okay, so after this, we're going to add a little bit of apple cider vinegar. This is our key ingredient here for probiotics naturally, a little bit of tart, and it goes well with the sweet peach. I'm going to add in a tiny touch of Greek yogurt to this again. And because the peaches are frozen, you're already going to get a huge, viscosity to this. When we were testing lots of recipes, we did dozens of smoothies and clean green drinks. We found that the viscosity of a frozen banana, a frozen peach, frozen strawberries, frozen blueberries, etc., even ice helped to bulk up the flavor, the texture of every smoothie. So again, this is our peach apple cider vinegar bonus smoothie today. So after working with Vitamix for a long period of time, they told me you always want to pump it up on high at some point. So this is our bonus smoothie, which contains peaches, some yogurt, a little apple cider vinegar. It's so good. It's just the right balance too. And if you've never tried frozen peaches in a smoothie, this one I highly recommend to you. And if you want to check out all these recipes, you just go to sprouts.com, go shopping, tell me how they were. I love trying these with things like frozen pineapple again, and always try to add a little bit of organic greens to all of your smoothies so you can make sure that you stay healthy, vibrant, and you can boost your immunity naturally this year. A couple of last bonuses. I do really like adding matcha powder to some of my smoothies. You can find plenty of matcha recipes to boost your immunity from the vitamin C and the antioxidants in Clean Green Eats. And I highly recommend checking out my TikTok channel, subscribing on our YouTube, and following us on Instagram, and also following Sprouts, because we truly care about your health and wellness this year in 2022. And I am living, breathing proof that you can have it all, just maybe not all at the same time. Thanks, you guys. Have a fabulous week, and see you again next week at 2 o'clock, same time, same place. Cheers.